Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirit, where I channel information from Spirit about various topics, as well as do energy healings and energy work, and I create pathways for you to reconnect with Spirit so you can work with Spirit as well. So in today's video, I'm going to be exposing another part of the dark agenda, agents of the darkness, more commonly known to you and I as narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths. So let's jump straight into this one. So these dark agents, I believe, have cut themselves off from source. They have completely disconnected themselves from love and source energy. And because love is source energy, it's what sustains life. And these dark agents have no connection to source, to love, and so they have to get their life force energy from other people. And this is why you often hear the term energy vampire. This term energy vampire would refer to one of these agents of the darkness, let's say, because they suck the life force from you, literally. You'll often feel drained around these types of energies because that's what they are doing, draining you of your life force to sustain themselves, because they are not connected to the source, so they can't generate their own life force energy. And it's these same agents of darkness that are also used to corrupt the bloodlines, which I talked about in my last video, if you want to check that out, Exposing the Darkness Part 2, Bloodlines. These agents of darkness also cause chaos and destruction, thereby inducing fear states and low vibrational emotional states within you, and create karma for you. Which again, I also talked about in my very first video in this series, Exposing the Darkness, about karma, if you want to check that out. So this video kind of ties everything all together. It's these agents of darkness that are used. They're basically pawns on a much bigger chessboard. They're used to keep you trapped in karmic cycles. They're used to keep your vibration down and lower your consciousness. They're used to distract you from doing the work, i.e. Clearing your karma. They're also used to corrupt the bloodlines to keep the vibration down and the consciousness low, so we're easier to control. And I also wanted to highlight another interesting thing about these agents of darkness, which is that they are very challenging to detect unless you know what you're looking for. They're difficult to spot because they appear charismatic, polished, charming, sophisticated, often saying and doing all the right things. It's like they are scripted. And I might do a separate video on how to spot these energies and the tools they often employ to cause chaos and destruction, but we'll see about that. But for now, the point to note is that they are usually difficult to spot unless you know what to look for. And this is the point: to operate under the radar, making them agents of the darkness because they hide in plain sight. And you don't know what you've gotten yourself involved in until you're all the way in. And another interesting thing to know about these agents of darkness, these types of energies, is that the literature would estimate that psychopaths make up about 4.5% of the population. Personally, I would disagree with this. I think the percentage is actually a lot higher. Because these types of energies have learned how to camouflage themselves and have adapted to survive, to fly under the radar, to avoid detection. In the same vein, according to the literature as well, they say that women psychopaths are even rarer, which I also disagree with, because I believe they aren't rare at all, but they're just masking themselves to avoid detection, because it's women in particular have had to learn how to adapt and have gotten really good at hiding their true selves in order to survive. Because throughout history, they have been persecuted. Witches, shamans, mystics, mages, medicine women have all been hunted, tortured, and persecuted for who they are, which, on an evolutionary scale, has equipped women with a very unique set of skills. And I think women agents of the darkness in particular use this to their advantage, to mask their darkness, to fly under the radar, to be undercover, so you don't really know what it is you're getting involved with. So for example, let's take in the case of autism. In psychology, women in general aren't diagnosed as often as men are. They mask their symptoms very well. And I'm not comparing these types of energies to autism whatsoever. I'm just talking about the masking abilities. And I believe this is where the masking ability comes from. It's like from evolution. And because women have had to escape being persecuted. And it's been built within the DNA as a survival mechanism. So that being said, it's a lot of information to take in, but I wanted to do this video to connect a few dots for you and to piece together a few pieces of the puzzle, to eliminate the darkness for you and to bring your attention to it, because the greatest threat to the dark forces is you becoming aware of them and their agenda. And I wanted to empower you with this knowledge as well, so you could take your power back and decide for yourselves what you want to do with this knowledge. And again, this is one level, one aspect to a multi-layered and multi-dimensional issue. There are many different aspects to it. I just wanted to touch on this one today. Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let me know what you think in the comments below, if this resonates with you, what you think. And until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, for being here. Take care. Bye.